third round of the FA Cup. Your commentators for this one here at
the season they've had here, and suddenly the theatre is dreaming again. Trafford, and having gorged himself on the full 12 points of Christmas, on earth would they win here, except of course for the Cup's delicious habit of...
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to have the likes of Lukaku and Sanchez needing game time, and part of a United side that now receives much more support from midfield with Pereira, Fred and McTominay.
In charge here when Manchester United lost to Championship opponents Derby in the Carabao. More urgently than them could do with the recuperative powers of this competition. But Jim Beglin, can you make a case for it? 2 years out of the side with injuries, had a horrible time. He's conceded just 1 goal, 6 clean sheets, and Manchester United were dispensing with theirs. Jose, Reading were acquiring theirs to his name. Loader, Swift. Who, without being disrespectful, might be amongst the first to admit that he's reaching the creek. He's guided freely for him by his mentor and former boss, Sir Alex Ferguson, to whom McTominay, Alexis Sanchez. Oh, that was lovely football from United, and it was only a couple of inches over the bar.
There's your reminder to Reading. I mean, this is much more like what we've seen of late from the team in red.
Dallo, and set for Harrier, and here is Yaedom into the Stretford end. Rush of blood.
Been there and done that whilst wearing the number 3 once upon a time, and I also suffer from a nosebleed at the Stretford end. I mean, this is a wonderful opportunity, and Yaedom can actually get this under control.
And Fred, juggled for Mata, Fred! Flag's up. Flag is up.
Yeah, looks as if he's maybe just off when it's played back by...
It's a penalty. Mata scores. And Manchester United's first genuine threat turns into Manchester United's first goal. There's a fair bit of meat to pick out of this, the final of 2016. And Dallo delivers, and Sanchez goes to fetch. Mata, Young, bottled up by Romelu Lukaku. It's a good smart.
Lukaku's fed by Fred. I think Moore does the right thing. He doesn't throw himself in, he just gets back goal.
For Reading, Loda, around Romero, and too tight.
Right, you can see the look on the manager's face. I mean, he's annoyed with that there should have been something much more decisive when it's fed in. He's well onside, Annie Loader. Now you're thinking, hit it. It might just come.
Bounced off Young, and came to Harriet, who's wide. Alexis Sanchez, what a good retrieval by Rinomota. Sanchez went...
It was just going to be kicked. Unusual, but effective. Needed foot to it, and Ilori... He just thought, well, what else does he like? There's more to come from him, but you have to give Reading a lot of credit.
Now goes Romero.
Again, that's the disappointing part, because it was superb work with the pressing from Reading to put Pereira under that kind of pressure, and Swift managed to nick it.
It was very instructive.
Made that. There should be more quality coming from that source in midfield.
Parried behind by Romero.
Manchester United have the lead, but I think Reading FC have the credibility, and he seemed to be unsure about which way he was going to go, but Yaedom has got it onto his...
Sanchez, Lukaku, flag has stayed down, and Romelu Lukaku doubles United's lead. Beautifully taken goal off the back of error by John Swift. Mind, United still had plenty to do, and Lukaku's finish was a truly confident one.
Yeah, John Swift will
come. Half-time at Old Trafford, United 2, Reading 0. Playing at centre-half, but it does, Jim, apart from anything else, bring an additional... There's Loda, and there's Swift, skewing it high.
Well, it looks as if they're just going to try and go out with a bang, come what may, Reading, because they embraced the fact that it was a free hit in the first half.
It is John Swift. It's not a bad one. It's very well pouched by Sergio Romero, as it was dipping.
Yeah, well, the last thing Romero would have wanted is that bouncing just in front of him before. Then it brings in the Reading attacking players.
Off Lukaku, hit by Kelly.
Yeah.
It wasn't to be his once-in-a-lifetime moment.
No. Ambition in the extreme.
His last goal came in, and he rolled it through here for Harriet, denied by Romero, sprawling and throwing out a leg.
Yeah, brilliant.
Swift. Ground running on the cusp here of 5 consecutive wins at the start of his career. Unmistakable. Back for him. Rashford. Aimed at Lukaku.
Enough in time with his left foot to get something more serious.
Long up alongside, Rashford infield. Tahith John is beaten to it. Barnett Darmian, he's got away from Darmian. And Lukaku! Grift's corner, Yadom competing for it. Yadom again.
Then Danny Loader to the right-hand side now.
Неплохо с Лодером, отыгравшись передачу на угол вратарского. Посмотри, как здорово они играют, а? Мейте не попал в ворота, и поэтому даже таким пострелятам, как